Hey guys, it's Jeff Wilson, John Moore with the Rangers Today Baseball Podcast. We're out here on the field. It's before the White Sox game. We just got out of a press conference. The Rangers introduced Kumar today.
Big guy.
Doesn't say a lot.
Soft-spoken.
Very soft-spoken.
I think he'll grow into longer quotes, and as he has more to say. I mean, right now I think he's, it's all new to him. He actually signed a contract and passed his physical this year.
Right.
And so he's just, going toward what's ahead, and I think there are things he'll talk about, things he won't. Like he was asked, hey, what's your rehab or what's your program going to look like? And he's like, well, I'll just leave that to the big guys to talk about.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but very polite, smiles a lot.
Yep.
You can tell he's happy, and I think he's ready to get going. So.
While we were there, rumblings around, little rumors were saying that Bubba Thomson was going to make his debut, and that is actually going to happen.
Yeah, assuming his flight ever gets here.
That's the problem.
He's got some more time. What a big day for player development, amateur scouting. You got 2 first-rounders making their MLB debuts
2016
today.
And 17.
16 with Ragans, 17 with Bubba. And then you introduced 22.
Right.
Pretty big day. Of course, August 4th is a big day in Rangers history. Is Nolan and Ventura, and then the day that the courthouse auction was settled in 2010, they gave ownership to the group led by Chuck Greenberg and Nolan Ryan. So, anyway, it should be an exciting game. These are 2 really good stories. Bubba had such a terrible 2019 season, and for him to get to this point, people weren't sure, is this a football player in a baseball player's body?
Right.
But he didn't want to have that stigma, and he's worked very hard, and you've seen it in the last 2 years. You've
got to be excited. You've been ready for this. You've been calling, saying that it's time.
The Rangers have been saying, he's hitting 300 and stealing a bunch of bases, but he needs to have better at bats. Look, if you're hitting 300, you're having really good at bats.
Yeah, you sure are.
But he is walking more and striking out less. He's always going to be a guy who strikes out. That's just the way it is. But he needed to do some things that would pay. He needed to do some things in the minors that would pay off in the majors.
Right.
And the Rangers have seen that long enough now. Big sample size, and it's go time.
Yep. Hey, by the way, Bubba has a new nickname. It's Booba. We talked to Leody Taveras a while ago. We were asking him, who's the fastest? We've always had this question. Eli Watt's supposed to be the fastest. Leody's awfully fast. He seems to think it might be Booba.
That's right, his buddy Bubba from Leody thinks he can win a 400 against him, or a trip around the bases, but he's not sure about the sprint speed. He thinks he's third out of that group. So, but it's going to be fun to see. It is, and if you're a fan of player development and a prospect nerd and follow these guys up, this is a good day for you guys. Yeah,
and if Bubba gets on base tonight, if the situation's right, this might be fun to see.
Yeah.
Let him put his legs to the test. Now, this is the big leagues, and people get caught no matter what league you're in, but it should be fun. I'm really happy for Bubba.
Yeah, but he's 49 of 52 this year, so he doesn't get caught a lot.
He does not.
Yeah.
Guys, anything else before we get out of here?
No, I just realized I'm doing this with chewing gum in my mouth, so I hope I didn't smack it too much around, but no, just, as always, you got to subscribe to Rangers Today for $5.99 a month. It's $35 for 6 months or $60 for a year. It's the cheapest one going. It's also the best one going in terms of just the depth of coverage. And I'm an okay writer. And then also we gotta subscribe to that YouTube channel. That's
Absolutely.
Free. That's free. We're at 715 or 725, something like that today. We need 275 more before we can
tell your friends.
Reaping the benefits of these videos and our podcasts and everything like that. So sign up and come back and check it out often.
Yep, absolutely. Send it out to your friends. Tell them, get 10 people to subscribe to the YouTube channel for totally free if they're Ranger fans, and let us know you've done it, and maybe we'll send you a coffee mug or something. We're going to have fun with this, guys. We want you guys to get involved. We're accessible. We'll talk to you anytime you want to. I know a couple of fans are coming to the game tonight. I'm going to take a trip down there and say hello once they get here. But, hey, we're part of y'all. That's what we really appreciate, all of you guys that are paying for this. This is great writing by him and TR. And every once in a while, my stupid opinions get in there also. But, guys, is that it?
That's all.
Until next time, we'll see you at the yard.